Hello, everyone, and welcome to this edition of Morning Drive on YouTube. It has been an exciting week around the world of golf, and it's time for us to share our hot takes from the game. So let's send it on over the desk for a little segment we call Tell Me I'm Wrong.
You know the rules by now. We're going to say something, put it out there, and we'll tell you if you're wrong or not. Brian Bateman.
Well, tell me I'm wrong, panel. And look, Marc Leishman played tremendous golf yesterday, but tell me I'm wrong. He wins a major championship in 2020. There's no reason why he can't. We've seen him on the big stage before.
Can't give him one. You're wrong.
No, yeah, you're wrong.
Wait a minute.
No reason why he
you're not
can't
done?
is a far stretch from he's going to.
Yeah. Brooks,
I think he
Rory,
does.
Tiger.
I think he does.
JT?
I-
JT?
John
That's it.
Rahm.
you have-
DJ?
DJ.
So I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I think
Tommy
you're wrong.
I think
Fleetwood?
y'all are wrong.
I think
Yeah.
you're Tommy. No, I'm not
Cam
going that one
Smith?
either.
Cam
Now
Smith?
you're
Now
stretching.
I'm on. Okay.
Now you're stretching. The top 10 or so on the official world golf rankings, maybe even 15, are just so good.
Shuffly.
They're so good that it just, you know, in the beginning of the show an hour ago, we were talking about how his skill level is good. It's solid all around, but there's nothing that says, wow, this guy is a world beater. He almost surprises himself when he wins. He says, I've got 5 wins. I frankly didn't know I was that
So
good.
convinced, BB.
The venues this year, because he plays difficult golf courses very well. He proved it
Yes.
yesterday. You have Wingfoot this year, Harding Park. He's had his chances at Augusta National before. He was one shot away from winning in the playoff at St. Andrews when Zach won at the Open. I think that his experience from the President's Cup carried over a lot yesterday. And I think for him to chase down Rahm and Rory and shoot 65 on a Sunday on a hard golf course, he's proven that he can play hard golf course as well, especially at the Open Championship where he can flight the ball down.
Yes.
He may not be top 5 in the world, Robert, but he's top 15. He has a legitimate chance to win a major this year, and I think it happens.
I'm not going to
So
fall
you're
over
wrong.
of shock.
Yeah, it's not going
if
to be a
he does,
surprise if
but
he does.
I keep seeing the strength, the guys I expect to contend in majors, just doing it. Tiger Woods be up there. Wingfoot though does make me think that's a tough one. That's going to separate. That's by scores. That's got to be the hardest U.S. Open course
So
ever.
brutal.
Ever. Jeff Ogilvy was 5 over. Hale Irwin 7 over in the massacre at Wingfoot. That's one that could really separate a guy that can just plod, get it done, post, and then just sit back and watch everybody collapse.
Okay, we heard it here first. Marc Leishman, first-time major champ this year. Watch this space. Okay, guys, tell me I am wrong. Bryson DeChambeau needs to stop trying to outsmart golf. Bryson DeChambeau is a complex character, which we love to watch. He is very engaging, but he received on the back 9 yesterday in Dubai a slow play warning. Now, the narrative that he has been giving us for the last month or so is that this transformation that he's going through, he's now hitting, quote, 400-yard bombs, slow play is not going to be a problem. He has denied the fact that he is a part of the issue of slow play in the game. We have seen him hitting bombs, don't get me wrong, but he is trying to outsmart the game, and he sort of always has been doing that with the same length clubs and the way that he goes about the game differently. But don't break it. Don't fix it if it's not broken. There is nothing wrong with the traditional way of playing golf, and you feel like he's trying to get a little bit over-savvy with things.
Even though, I'm not sure how that's worded, trying to outsmart golf, I still kind of agree with you. I think you're right. I think he's trying to do things differently. He's fighting back against the traditional way. I have no idea what this I'm added length, and now the slow play is not going to be an issue. J.B. Holmes is still longer than Bryson, and he has a huge issue with slow play. So I don't even know what how he can connect those two dots together. He does things differently and got success, and now he's trying to do things differently again, and we'll see. He did better this week, but then completely, nosedive the last 4 holes.
You're not wrong. I think there is something about Bryson that continues to want to push the envelope, try to find new information. I don't think this story is going to end well if he continues to reach for the stars and try to look for different ways to outsmart the rest of the world. I mean, this moment, he did the same thing on Sunday and ended up, chopping 3 out of the spinach from the right of the green on 17. I just think he's pushing back against authority, pushing back against science.
Is he alienating fans?
I do think he is.
I think he does too, a little bit.
Yes.
I don't think he knows any other way, though.
No, probably
I mean,
not.
You have a very cerebral person that takes a different approach, not only with his equipment, but his thought process and the way that he processes information. And some of that information can get extremely deep, and he doesn't know any other way. And I don't know that you're wrong, but I don't see him changing from who he is based on his success that he's had. Now, this transformation with his body, we talked about it a couple of weeks here on the show. You can't get that back. You know, if he puts on all this muscle, you can't just say, you know what, that didn't work out. I need to lose 20 pounds again. But the way that he approaches the game and this quest that he has to improve, I think that's his total approach, and it's not going to change.
His short game, don't you worry about his touch a little bit around the greens?
Statistically, it's not good, and I somewhat understand his theory behind the one-length irons with his full shots, but it doesn't translate to short game. I don't get that.
No. Okay, we're ready to tell you that you're wrong. Go for it.
I feel like I'm
wrong.
going to be told I'm wrong.
You're
and
wrong.
I go easy on me because I'm going with my gut on this one, all right? And maybe Bryson influenced me slightly because Bryson has been playing not well, and he got into contention. Dustin Johnson will defend in Saudi Arabia this week.
Where's that come from?
My gut. It's a substantial.
Based on zero evidence whatsoever?
Well, there's
gut?
pretty good evidence. He's got 20 wins. He's a darn good golfer, and he won there.
Recent evidence.
He hasn't gone away yet. He's still Dustin Johnson. And I'm going to go with the same thing we say with Day and with Spieth. He's going to come back. He's going to play well. It's not over.
I think you're right.
Hey!
I think because of who he is and because of how he is made in terms of whatever discomfort there might be, even for players in the field with all the geopolitical aspects of this tournament and that region of the world, Dustin Johnson is built to handle any discomfort. As he proved last year, I think he's starting to show some signs of coming back with his game. DJ goes back to back.
You're wrong.
Saudi Arabia. No, you don't like
You're
it.
wrong. Strong field.
Yeah,
A lot of great players. Has not played a lot, just Dustin Johnson.
barely at
So
all.
there is some rust there. I agree with you there, Damon, when you say that he can absorb all the distractions and not let it apply to him and his performance and his execution. But for him coming in, what do we know about his golf game in a strong field? I don't think he
He
wins.
played okay in Hawaii at Tournament Champions, T7, I believe, which was fine.
This is
Better.
Dustin Johnson we're talking
Yeah.
about here. T7 is not fine. We need to see more from him.
Compared to what he
And-
was doing, it was all
Compared to
right.
what he was doing, but I think he's such an unknown entity at the moment coming into Saudi Arabia. So sorry, you're wrong.
Okay.
Damon
I'll tell you what, we know someone who's not an unknown entity or quantity. That is Tiger Woods. Tell me I'm wrong. Tiger Woods is now the best player in every tournament that he tees it up in.
You're wrong.
Really? You think so?
I think you're wrong. Well, I mean,
Who's better?
He's one of. He is one of, but you cannot outright tell me that he tees it up and he is going to shred the field with the likes of all the names that we keep on mentioning. Justin Thomas, Rory
Rory
McIlroy,
and
John
Jake.
Rory, who he beat in the Tour Championship and in the match play the last year and a half?
Week in, week out, he's not consistent.
Right. I mean, if you want to look at history, of course he's better than all of them.
I saw enough in San Diego to tell me this is going to be another spectacular year. And I think it could
I think
potentially
it'll
be
good.
better
I think
in
it'll be
2019.
Was he the best player in San Diego?
No.
He was not the best player in San Diego. He leaves San Diego as the best player.
You think?
I do. I saw
He
enough.
enters
He's rusty.
LA Open. That means
I mean,
he's
John
your
Rahm's
favorite.
more match tough. Marc
Genesis.
Leishman more match tough. Tiger Woods, as I said, would not win this week. He would kick the tires, shake off the rust. That's exactly what we saw. The golf swing looks great. The driver looks unbelievable. The irons are back to being flighted in different ways. You talked about it. You think he's as good now with that part of his game, the irons, as he's ever been.
Body looked good with the marine layer, cold mornings.
Short game, silky, putter, with the exception of one four-putt, really, really sharp.
Those can happen. Those can happen.
Yeah, that was more
overconfident on the second one and just.
He looks
hit it way
young to
too
me. He looks like he did height of power physically, and I think he showed yesterday and showed this week that everything is where it should be.
Rory's too good right now. You're not way off, but Rory's too good.
Well, this
right
is it. And we all truly believe that Tiger will win again multiple times, no doubt. But, Brian, do you think he's got what it takes to dominate and blow the field away like we see JT and Rory do?
No, those days are gone. I do think that his golf swing is phenomenal right now. It's fantastic. His positions, his ability to change the way that he approaches each and every round. He can't overpower any more golf courses like he used to could, but strategically, I think he's in a good place. The way that he handles himself off the tee, it all comes down to the putter for him.
But don't you still think he has gears that Rory doesn't have?
No,
I don't mean strength off the tee.
What gears are you talking about?
I'm talking about shot making. I'm talking about chess playing. I'm talking about savvy and guile and 82 PGA Tour wins.
You keep bringing up the 82.
Oh, I know.
Well, that's history. Yeah, I mean,
I'm trying to go from the top rope.
Yeah. I don't know that he's got more than Rory, whereas Rory blows a few easy shots. I'm not going to say that he is strategically better than Justin Thomas in this moment either.
But I thought he might have more shots.
Or even maybe he's got the confidence to pull off shots with his irons.
But you know what he doesn't have?
What's that?
He doesn't have the ability like he had 15 years ago to play on a Sunday with another top player and not play his best, but play good golf and still win.
Oh, yeah.
Because these players now are not intimidated. Justin Thomas is just as comfortable playing with Jordan Spieth as he is with Tiger Woods. The asset that Tiger had, his ability to utilize the atmosphere and the uncomfortableness that other players in the group had to deal with, is no longer. And I think that plays a role in him not being able to dominate, but also him not being the best player each week. I don't see that.
Okay. Well, if you enjoyed today's conversation and want to weigh in on Tiger's game, we know you want to. Make sure to subscribe to Golf Channel's YouTube page for more. Tune into Golf Channel and Morning Drive every day for the latest golf news. We'll see you next time. Morning Drive right here on YouTube.